What do you do when you're being followed by phantoms? Or at least, I think they're phantoms. Hey guys, it's the next day. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Moon. You're watching Moonology, and here I just talk about my personal experiences like paranormal, alien, or creepy stuff, or just like my everyday life or whatever I'm doing. I just find great joy in doing that, and if you like my content, you can like, share, and subscribe, or just subscribe. Um, so where have I been? What have I been doing? I'm sorry I've been kind of MIA because I've been just dealing with a lot of stuff. But as you guys heard in the very beginning of my video, I've been being stalked. It seems like phantoms. I'm not sure if it's phantoms or what these creatures are, but they're these beings in robes. So I guess I can tell you guys like exactly when this started, when it first happened. Yeah. So is this on? Basically, the first time that it happened, the first time I seen a phantom or this man that was like stalking me or chasing me, um, I forgot which day it was, but I was feeling weird all day. Like all day I was feeling spooked and like I was being watched and just weird. Like I couldn't shake this feeling. And I'm even breathless talking about this. It makes me shake. Oh my goodness. Okay. Breathe. Okay. Where was I? Okay. So I was like, the trash was filling up, and I hate taking out the trash because we have to go all the way downstairs in my building just to throw our trash in the trash room because they don't have a trash room for the second floor. Train's going by, it's loud. So okay, let me take the trash out and check the mail, and then get me a water and the vending machine because I ran out of water. So I went to the door. My neighbor scared the crap out of me because I did not hear him walking down the hallway with the girl that he was with, which was really creepy because two grown adults walking down a hallway, you would think you would hear them. It's creepy. It's like they kind of like materialized and then they was there. Really creepy. And we were just like, laughing about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you scared me, He was like, I didn't mean to scare you, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, oh my gosh, what the hell? I did not hear them. That's creepy. Okay, so I get downstairs. I throw the trash bag in the trash room. And then I walk over to my mailbox to open it. I get it open. Then something told me to like turn to the right. And as soon as I turned to the right, it was this big ass man in a black robe walking toward me like extremely fast. But when I noticed him at the same time, he like vaporized behind the fucking wall. It's like, okay, he dematerialized and went behind the wall. And it scared me so bad. It scared me so bad. I ended up not getting my water out the vending machine. I ran to the stairwell because I shouldn't do this, but I usually take the stairwell instead of the elevator because elevators kind of freak me out. But I got to the stairwell. My heart was pounding. Okay, cause what? And I, got up the steps. I got to the second landing, where my the floor where I am. Then I hear the door. So the door shut, and then I end up hearing the door open and shut again. It scared the crap out of me so bad I ran the rest of the way. and got in my apartment, slammed the door, and my heart was racing. I could not even catch my breath. So, I was shaking and I had to like collect myself. So I ended up calling my mom and I couldn't even talk. And she's like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Oh my God, oh my God." Like there's like, I can laugh about it now because this is crazy. Like, um, it was like some man in a black robe, a black hood, you know? And he just, how you say, like, how you say it? Like, like dematerialized, like, bleh, vaporized, I don't know, behind the wall. And it was the scariest thing. I still remember all you could see was like right here. And it looked like he had like muscle like on his chest, but everything else was cloaked in black. Like, and I was just like, what on earth? What the hell was that? I just had no words and I was so scared. I was spooked like all night. I took a melatonin to go to bed because I didn't want to dwell on it and, keep myself up all night being afraid, even though I was back in my apartment. Okay, fast forward. I'm in the gym and it's just me and one other person in the gym, some man, and he was like in the corner minding his business and stuff. So I'm standing there like, like lifting weights or whatever. And I it's creepy because like, how you see something from your like peripheral view and you how do I say this? Like I seen something from the corner of my eye, like this way, but that was exactly where the man was standing. Sorry, it ran out. And I'm like, is this man watching me? And I usually don't like to look at people in the gym because, I have cat ears. When you look at them, when you're wearing them, they want to like strike up a conversation. So I just was like minding my business, not looking at him. But I kept seeing where was I? Okay, so I kept seeing someone like sitting down on the block over there. And the gag is the man wasn't wearing a gray hoodie. He had a dark blue hoodie on. And I'm like, what the hell is that? And it was another being in an all gray hoodie. You can't see his face, all black, with a hood on and a robe, sitting there with his hands crossed on his lap, just watching me. I was like, oh, it's time to go. It's time to go. I didn't even finish my workout and I was kind of irritated because I was kind of creeped out. And then when I was like leaving out, a girl was walking in and I slowed down and then I just stood in the hallway because I'm like, I really want to finish my workout. I don't want to let whatever these things are freak me out and like drive me away from, things that I need to do because they seem to be everywhere all of a sudden. Like, what are these things? Are they phantoms? Are they guardians? What are they? But it was weird because the girl that came in ended up coming out of leaving out of the gym and she like turned and looked at me like she was like spooked or like what the heck kind of look on her face. And I'm like, why is she looking at me like that? I'm like, is it that man or is it just me? Because she even left the gym because what is going on? I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe she just wanted to be in the gym by herself and, she didn't want to be in there with another person. Okay, so fast forward. A couple of nights later, I have this weird dream. So previously they shut down our gym to do renovations and I was dreaming, right? So I went downstairs, the gym was open and I was like, well, the gym's open. So I walk in there and I was like looking around and it was like workers like painting, which is so crazy because it was fresh paint in the gym. And I dreamed this already that somebody was painting in the gym and I'm like, holy crap, like that's crazy. There was painting and then our property manager was there. His name is Frank, right? So I started to feel all this dread and I'm like, why do I feel afraid all of a sudden? I feel really scared. And then I turned around and I just felt like I was being followed and I was endangered. And then I heard the property manager, his voice, but it was his voice, but it didn't feel like Frank, but it was Frank's voice. And he was like, run, little rabbit, and don't look back. Huh? What? Run, little rabbit, and don't look back? So I turned around and this another phantom being in an all black robe and he killed it. It was like lying on the floor. It was just a robe on the floor and he was like, run. And I ran out of the gym. I ran to the stairwell, and then I just was overtaken by like all this dread and this fear. And something was like, "You're being followed and you're in danger." And I was like, "Oh my God." He was like, "Run." I was like, "Oh my God." So I ran up the steps and stuff. And then all of a sudden it was like this darkness, like an active darkness. And then all of a sudden this another phantom came running at me, and then I woke up in my bed. I jumped out of my sleep, almost fell off the freaking bed, and my head was pounding. Like I had a headache on the right side of my head. It was a migraine, and I was just sitting up like, oh my God. Like clearly something is going on spiritually and I don't know what's going on. And yes, I pray and I believe in God and stuff, and clearly there's something spirit, like a spiritual warfare going on. And am I a part of it? Like, what is going on? Why am I being followed? What are these phantom creatures? If anybody knows anything about hooded beings in hooded robes or something in the spirit realm, please comment below or let me know. Yes, but please let me know. It keeps cutting off. I don't have space on my phone. I'm trying to get a camera to vlog, but before I go, I want to show you guys my little galactic corner in my bedroom. Hold on. So cute. So cute, right? But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.